You know that feeling when you build a new bike and it's so clean you almost don't want to get it dirty? Nah, me neither. Alright, so let's get first impressions out of the way. This bike is fast, so plush is not the word I would describe the suspension feel, although it's able to soak up small bumps extremely well. The bike definitely rides on the sporty side, which is really fun and playful on the trail, but really never felt harsh, even on the rough sections. And that's what surprised me the most about this bike. I mean, I built it up thinking it would be my aggressive sort of XC bike, but it rode way more capable than what I remember from that demo bike. A lot of that added confidence is likely from the wheels and more importantly, that DHF tire up front. To be fair, getting this bike dialed in took a lot of effort, which isn't surprising considering the short 2-inch stroke with the rear shock. If you're interested in the setup I ended up with, check out the details below. So I'm almost certain I was on PR pace down Chaparral Trail today when...
Woo!
So luckily the impact was more of a graze and not a direct hit, so I'm fine. Alright, so now that we got the first crash out of the way, let's talk about what I liked and didn't like about the components. The good news is that nothing fell off the bike, which is always a good thing. But given how capable the bike is, I may want to go with a more aggressive handlebar, maybe something in the 760mm range. And those ergon grips, which felt good during the build, oddly ended up feeling skinny and unforgiving on the trail, so something larger diameter would be much better. The Shimano XT drivetrain performed flawlessly, which I expected. However, I did notice it took a bit more effort to get those 29-inch wheels moving on the climbs, especially in the 37T, which I spent most of my time in, as I tried to reserve the 46 as a pure bailout gear. Alright, and then finally, I really love the new Noble i9 wheel set and the Maxxis tires. The hub noise is a bit of an acquired taste, but the wheels felt stiff and light, and I have zero complaints. That 29er wheel up front shod with the Minion DHF, backed with 140 mils of travel, was just amazing. Alright, so in summary, not surprisingly, I absolutely love this bike. And honestly, it's made me a believer in 29ers. The improved rollover is definitely noticeable, and I knew it would climb well, but I was really blown away with how it floats over the rough stuff at high speed. Is the bike perfect? No, it's a really tough bike to dial in, and I'm already getting some rattle from the internal cable routing, which I'll need to address at some point. If you have any tips on how to get rid of it, please leave a comment below. Alright guys, that's it for now. I'll be switching back and forth between this bike and my 5C over the next few weeks, and I'll be working on a direct comparison soon now that the weather is much better. Hey, if you made it this far, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.